questions do you guys have? I kind of have like some mid stuff and like
Um,
how to fight stuff, but like, you guys got anything specific?
I have things that we've had problems with. I don't know if I have questions as much as like how I want to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Like when their med dies, we need to call a location we are going to back up to or protect around. Right now, we're just like look for stacks, everybody, and then like we have no direction. We
Mm-hmm.
also don't have a very good game plan when players get behind. And I think we just need to play that more by ear. Like if they seem like they're getting a lot behind, then deal with them, or if they're not, just ignore them. Uh,
My general rule is like if there's two behind, you go back and fight them, and if there's one, you like walk across. Wait, if there's one behind, you go back and fight him, and if there's two behind, you walk across like that.
yeah,
Generally.
we could. I'm happy to do that. How should the rest of the team play, or like how should the whole team play? Because actually, I watched a demo review of what we just played last night, and pretty much the trend was like we all were just doing our own thing the entire game, and like we very rarely had like 6 people trying to do the same thing. So like, what should the whole team be doing in that situation?
Got a couple of things. So first of all, let's just talk about like when we get to mid first of all, like just to play mid. Most fights that you guys are gonna take on this map, you have to take like together. Like you said, like you can't like be doing individual shit, especially on cough. Like it's really hard. Um, sorry, I just ate and I'm like swallowing. Um, me. So when we played this map, we focused a lot on high ground control. I think you kind of just gotta like pick something for this map, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I guess like, are you gonna fight across point? Are you gonna get players behind? Are you gonna fight for high ground? Like, what are you gonna do? We kind of fought for high ground a lot. So, like for example, we'd show up to mid, we'd get here, we'd see where they're at. That a soldier would play up there or a scout would, and we'd call, all right, demo, shoot 2 stickies at those guys up top here to force them off or make them get hurt. Roamer, do this bomb and land like back here, and flank scout, run up this and double jump and play roof. And then after your demo shoots those 2 stickies, he looks straight across point, and if they decide to walk into you, your soldier's right here to fight that guy as they walk across. That's literally the only mid we did.
The
I'm
roofs
gonna
seem
be
really
so
strong.
serious with you.
I
The
would.
roofs are so good.
I kind of want to just take our roof and then start taking their roof as we can. It's just like that's like the progression in each
Yeah.
fight.
It's so important though for your demo to shoot like 2, 3 stickies up there
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
instantly start looking across point. You can't
There's
look up
whole.
there for any longer.
I've noticed that too because it's like if I spent when I spend too much time like trying to worry about the roof, the scout would just walk across the point and mulch me.
Like this guy can only do so much, you know? So
I
having
have to,
two
yeah.
explosive classes fighting that guy is really good. So like, and if you haven't picked up on this yet, your flank generally plays like on this side, and your combo generally plays like on this side, and then your medic kind of plays right here and
Mm-hmm.
heals, and I can dodge spam and shit. Um, and you know you can use that fight tactic for anything. Like if they have point and you're coming into mid, you know generally when we take mid, you know, say we lose mid,
Oh.
we lose the fight. Generally, you know, we want to go up alley here. I don't like to go from house or left, like not a lot. So like you can come here and you can no stickies, and you can kind of clear shit. You just got to communicate to your team like what's going on. Like Koth is like such a heat check on comms because
Yeah.
it's like you have to like know what's going on and communicate to each other about shit. Also for flank, just to like not feed, wait till you hear your combos through this door so they're looking at them before you try and get through the left. Because you will die. The demo will also most likely have traps on well, your left there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't like going there. It's kind of hard to get through. Um, but yeah, say you like lose mid and your plan is to refight and you get up to here, you guys can just do the same shit and shoot 2 stickies up there. This soldier can do like a U and like shoot them as they cross and just like draw eyes and shit. While this soldier does this bomb. Because you can like live here and like draw scout 1v1 or shoot the demo on the point here if you land. It's like you don't want to blow up. You want to live and spam for damage.
Mm-hmm.
Like blowing up is bad. I don't like commit bombing on this map. Also, this bomb is really good. If you want to like surprise these guys on the right. I know I talk about bombs a lot, but it's just like I think it's really important. What's I'll open this up for questions in a second. I just wanted to go over like a couple things. If say you win the point, I'm there. I don't want you guys to forward hold. Just put stick like the forward hold on this map is really hard. I was talking to our main caller earlier because I was like I have to talk about Clearcut. That guy and I have played together for like 6 years, and he was like, "Don't teach them the forward hold." I don't even know the forward hold. It's hard. We didn't do it. So I would generally just like put stickies main and right. And then just like have a soldier sit up here to spot deep, and then just jump away when they come. And then just like have a scout, like your flank scout, like here, or flank soldier here, just like spotting deep, and then get the early call on where they're coming.
Sounds good.
And then you guys can just like coordinate. If so, say you're holding the point and they 4-man. I don't know if I told you guys the 4-man thing, but when you guys 4-man, always have your demo call it.
Yeah.
Always make sure you have buffs. And if your medic ever dies, you're trolling. Like don't try and peek too much with the team. But so if they 4-man, you got 2 options. I'm talking to Yahweh really specifically.
Yep.
You can play here, and your demo can put stickies right here, and like stand right here and like bait you. And like your pocket scout can play here, and like your flank scout can play up here, and you guys can like bunker up there. Or you can do my favorite one, which is you put stickies down right here, and you play the medic right here, and inside of the bunker for the 4-man. Like if you don't see beam and you know they're coming, you could like play here. How do I explain this? I'm kind of okay. Say you're playing, because 4-man on this map's really strong. I want to get this across correctly, because if you do it wrong, it feels like ass. But 4-man is really strong on this map because there's a lot of really good high bombs from deep you can do without getting spammed early. So generally, what you want to do is you want to like get the early call, they're coming, jump back. You can have one soldier play up here and spot this shit, and you can have your roamer or whoever you want literally play backdoor. Because that soldier's gonna high bomb and try and wrap and catch your medic here. You just play here, and if they're not gonna wrap, you can just do this. Does that make sense? The soldiers are so important here. So this guy's job, literally the entire time, because your demo has this sticky and it's standing right here. You can like shoot across point, but your most important role is to spot the beam and call they're playing or they're 4-manning. If they're playing, you need to immediately walk out of here and get back in a position.
Mm-hmm.
If they're 4-manning, you need to stay in there and just bunker down. Scout can play here and one on top of the roof as well. But the players on the roof need to call that, and the way you tell is like how deep the beam is.
Right.
Like if the beam is here, you know they're playing. If you see the beam like faintly valley, and you're like, the beam's not in yet, not in yet, not in yet, and then it's like, all right, they're bombing.
They're 4-manning.
Then you know. Yeah.
Would you put the pocket scout in the bunker ever?
I like him here.
Okay. It's like
I
he's
like
still
him here.
accessible.
Because the demo has
basically,
stickies here. And then the demo's like right here. And then the soldier's like up here. So you kind of have everything you need. And then just in case that guy goes high and lands backdoor, you have a room right here. That guy's so mad every time he lands there because there's a 200 HP soldier ready to catch him.
And our pocket soldier's inside bunker playing backdoor, right?
Or roamer, whoever you want.
Well, I was more specifying. You have a soldier on roof and a soldier inside, right?
Yes, soldier
Okay.
on roof and soldier backdoor.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, that's kind of things I wanted to talk about because 4-mans on this map are cringe. And And if you implement that well, if you want to troll, heavy's really good on this map. You don't have to if you
I've
don't want
seen
to,
that. Yeah.
but if you get the point and you get like a Tommyslav heavy revved up right here with 450, you can just and roll these kids. But that's more of like a Pablo theory. If my team heard you telling me telling you that, they'd be frustrated with me. I think heavy's kind of good on this map. Sniper's ass. Don't run sniper. Sniper's like not good on this map. Part of the reason why, one of the only reasons I think it's good is that like unlike product, I don't have to worry about like my head being blown off. All right.
Right.
What questions did you guys have? Because that's kind of the key points I wanted to go over, like mid aggression, 4-man holds, how to spot early on when you hold point. I do want to say also that like building on Koth for 5 seconds is super it, and if you're not running Solemn Val on Koth, you're throwing, because there are some magical ads you can conjure on Koth. Because if you have like 15 ad and they're just right there and you're right here, they just die.
Right.
So I would definitely recommend like really keeping your Uber charge building as fast as possible and like spotting theirs as much as you can. Because like teams just won't heal for a little bit sometimes, or will like arrow for too much, and like then you can just catch them with an Uber. But that's like more of a general play thing.
How would you? What's like the ideal exchange? Like, do you want a solo scout or would you want a demo soldier in there?
So it depends. What is your exchange? Like, are you down players or are you 6v6?
This is the exchange I'm most curious about is like we own point and they're starting to put too much pressure on us, so we want to like exchange to hold on to point a little longer, or vice versa. We don't own point and we want to just push across.
So the good exchange is demo scout. Well, solo scout. Are you gonna hit your shots, Pancake?
Hell yeah.
Okay, solo scout then. You run across point, you force their medic, you back up, you play here, you make sure your demo doesn't take too much damage. Ideally, again, you really don't want to force first when you own point.
Really?
But like if you have, yeah, you really don't. Like the game mode is all about the clock. And I would be down to stand there and spam for 30 seconds in edge cap while we get all this time. It's so important for the medic to be beaming his scout while the scout is like dancing on point and the demo's supporting him so they can't cap, Like the point game is so important. So like if you feel like your team is like if your health is low and shit, like go for the exchange. But like if you can help it, try and hold on to Uber and make them use first.
Sure. That's probably the opposite of what we've been doing, honestly.
That's my Koth theory. Now, if you're like down players, like if you're 5v6 or 4v6 and like you want to trade on point, go for it and have your spawners come in. But like the point game is so important. Like just like Yahweh, just have your demo play here and just spam and try not to take damage and tank the fuck out of your scout while he's fighting across point to hold this shit. Because obviously they can't cap while you're on it, and if you can like dodge the stickies and like your soldiers are here like spamming this guy, like it's hard for them to just edge point and cap. And if they're not capping, like there's no reason to use.
Does that sound good, Yahweh?
Yeah, I think
I am terrible at healing my demo too much on Koth. I do it way too much. You have to like pick your spots. It's not easy. Like Koth is really hard for medic.
it's hard with this map because it's so easy to take spam if you're not standing behind a wall.
Yeah.
And I feel like I just feel so much more susceptible to bombs if I'm not next to a wall as well. I don't know why. Like if I stand right here or like a little bit forward, I feel like soldiers just see me easier and then they like will feed into me, and I like they'll just do it more often than not, and my teammates might get caught out, and I die a lot to it.
Like, okay, hold on. Oh, you guys can see all this, can't you? This is sick.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're gonna go through my computer. Don't worry.
I'll try not to upload this to YouTube.
So you can upload this to YouTube. This is fine.
Okay.
No, I don't care. Okay, because I want you to kind of see like.
Ooh.
Oh,
What? I have that map downloaded.
Is it in maps or is it in like downloads or custom or something?
Okay, put it in map. Coth. Wait, I'm stupid. What has a 1 by it?
So it's weird.
I wonder if that'll fix it.
Probably.
Oh, 6. This is season 7. This is like a year and a half ago. This is when we had Bumbo on the team and a couple other people. I'll show you like my POV a little bit, and I have my cringe set on. Just kind of see how we roll out and shit. You see how we're gonna taking left roof?
Sorry, left roof as in your own roof or
Yeah, this one.
their roof? Okay.
This one, left roof. Yeah,
Got
this one. You see kind of where I'm playing? Like you just have to like kind of. This is mostly for Yahweh, but yeah. Like this is like, you see how we haven't bombed soldiers? Because I think bombing soldiers is bad unless it's going behind. Like we're kind of just spamming. Like that guy, like Bumbo's taking roof and shit, but like there's never like a commit bomb. It's not like product where you can like just land on them. Oh, this is cringe. Let me see if I can This is the longest mid fight ever. Okay, so like when they have the point, do you see how we're like edging it? So like my combo scout right here, or my crosshair is, like this guy's like edging the point. I should be forward healing this guy while he's doing that. We lost one, but like he's like playing this edge right here. And like capping while they're not on it, and like forcing them to like push forward more. So yeah, we retake from Valley. Yeah, I just ate a pipe. Like this is just pain. You know, I should have watched this demo before I didn't have time this afternoon. Let's see if we're gonna start. Yeah, you see, we're starting to kind of pressure again.
He's so weak. I can't believe he's there.
I know, like he's just kept believing in his movement, but like I should be healing this guy the whole time. Yeah, like if that guy's getting healed more, you know, it's fine. Oh, run away. Like this is good to see like my gameplay being cringe, because like this is what I don't want you to do, Yahweh. I want you to like, instead of healing your demo for some reason. Oh, nobody spotted this guy. Fuck. Instead of like healing your demo who's just standing right here shooting stickies, heal the scout that's like right here fighting point.
Right.
Just so that way like you can continue the pressure.
Because that's pretty much our only play besides forcing our Uber. It's just to
Yeah,
cap.
we're bombing soldiers behind.
True. To set up for a fight in a few seconds.
Yeah.
I guess that's the question. Once we get players behind, do you just do a standard pinch or collapse?
Yeah,
Or
so
something?
like, let me see if it happens at some point. But like, if you get a soldier behind or like a scout, you just try and like pull them to the point. You want to get them to like a condensed space. So you want to force them like this way, or force them like in this area, and then like get the people behind on them.
How do you force them into an area?
You use your demo man and your soldier,
I see. So you like take space in certain areas to force them into
Yeah,
the other
you take
areas.
space. And if they decide to meet you, then they're just not worrying about the people behind. So like you have to do some kind of pressure for those players behind. You can't just like be like back here like chilling and like you're like, all right, they're they're in front of main. Go 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 go. And then you just like spam 4 pipes across point. Like you gotta have your sticky launcher out right here shooting them.
Right.
You gotta pressure hard. You can't bait those guys because your whole game plan revolves around them collapsing with you. Let's see how they take this trade because it looks like see how they're edging point, not taking a trade instantly, and we're not either.
And this guy's getting tanked hard. He's not
Yeah.
diffed below 170.
We're not trying to use like it's even Ubers. We're literally not trying. That guy is running forward, and I want to save him now.
And you guys actually
But-
forced first there, right?
Yeah, but that was only because my scout was too far forward. That was a mistake.
But still working out very well.
Yeah, because our soldier bombed left roof and got a flash and killed the guy. This left roof is so broken, Romer. If you bomb this shit, like, and you pick your times correctly where nobody's on it, like, if your demo could just call for you the whole game, like, hey, nobody's on left roof, or like, hey, can we take height, do that shit.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like I like that more than going behind, but we'll see.
I can
Just
definitely
keeps players closer.
because I can do the jump down.
You want to see some demo Pav? Hold on. I know you like that demo Pav.
Yeah, there's the bunker. I guess he anticipated a. Oh, okay.
And you
just
see their
walks
med is
forward.
committed, so that's where you're going, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, Pablo.
Oh,
Oh, I use. Oh, our soldiers on shotgun. We are trolling.
he's in their spawn too.
That's interesting. I mean, you have 5 seconds. That's probably why.
Yeah, I think he's just.
He's just stalling them.
But you guys don't have full caps, so
Guy kills me.
boom. Alright, it's basically scrim
Oh, is
time.
there scrim time? I kind of want to see this mid real quick if you guys have time, because I'm curious.
Sure, we'll bait our scrim partner. It's fine.
People never start at 9:30, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can all add up and then just sit here and do this.
That's true.
Let me get a nice bird's eye here. Oh, see, that's the jump behind that
Let's
he does.
see.
If you saw
You
that.
guys are taking their roof at the same time.
Oh
Briefly.
no, that guy nuked us. Now our soldier's just behind.
Well, you
He's
guys
taking
tried to
people
take
behind you,
space.
though.
Yeah,
He still made good space for you.
it bought time, but yeah. That soldier that counter bombed us just destroyed. My scout was on the floor, not on the height, so. Alright, well.
Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully that's like a couple of tips. I know that wasn't like a map review like I normally do. It's sort of because it's Koth, sort of because I don't know it as well.
That's fair.
I don't have like every like 4 different stacks for each point in my brain. But yeah, just try and like talk to each other and like communicate Ubers and where you're fading and what percentages are, and call if roof is clear or not.
Yeah.
Try and keep your roamer healthy, Yahweh. Try and arrow that guy. Try and keep him 200. He doesn't need to be 300, but try and keep him at 200. Buffing soldiers is a fallacy on Koth, to be honest.
I know, my mentor told me all of this stuff too.
Good, good, good.
You see, you watch me buffing my soldiers on Bagel, and he was like, "Don't do that. Only use arrows.
Yeah,
If a
pretty.
soldier dies in front of you, it's not your fault."
Yeah, soldiers are a fallacy on Koth.